Frasier wrapped up its second season with an emotional episode centered around Frasier's colleague, Alan Cornwall. Though Alan starts out in this Christmas episode acting like Scrooge, he admits his regrets for abandoning his family for work long ago, wanting nothing more than to see his estranged daughter Nora again. Alan and his plight makes for one of the most heartfelt storylines in the history of Frasier. It also sets up Dr. Crane's most daring scheme yet, as the Frasier Season 2 finale shows Frasier and the gang trying to reunite Alan with Nora. Though the Frasier reboot struggled to match its predecessor's quality without the whole original cast, particularly Niles, Frasier's Season 2 ending established Alan as the series' new secret weapon. Frasier Season 2's finale makes Alan the heart of the show. Alan's family drama made for an emotional but uplifting Christmas special. Alan, Nicholas Lyndhurst, Eating Toast in Frasier, 2023, Season 2 EP8 image via Paramount+. Frasier's Season 2 finale injects so much pathos into its story through Alan. His lament over Nora and her rejection of him halfway into the episode created some deeply heartbreaking moments. Though Alan learned to find happiness with his new family with Frasier and company, the way Nora made up with him and introduced him to his granddaughter made this a hopeful and heartwarming holiday episode. This Alan-centric story also strengthens the bonds that his peers have with each other. Alan's strained relationship with Nora reflects the one Frasier and Freddie had before they reconnected as adults. As the two Cranes reunite Alan with Nora, so too does their bond strengthen as well. It turns out Freddie is just as much a loving schemer as his father, as the former succeeded in encouraging Nora to reconcile with Alan. Alan even helped resolve an issue between Frasier and his new girlfriend, Holly. The latter felt Frasier was moving too fast with their relationship by inviting her to his family's Christmas party. However, Alan eased Holly's fears by saying that nobody loves with a bigger heart than Frasier Crane. The way Alan helps her look past Frasier's flaws and decide what she wants proves that he is the glue that holds the Reboot's cast together. Alan was already the Frasier Reboot's funniest character. Alan is Frasier's comedic opposite, and he is played by a veteran sitcom actor. Frasier, 2023, Season 2 EP9-30 image via Paramount+. Frasier's Season 2 finale may have been Alan's best episode yet, but he had already proved that he was the Reboot's best character. He may be a longtime friend of Frasier, and they may share many interests in fine culture. However, like Frasier's anxious brother Niles, Alan is a comedic contrast to the show's protagonist, playing off him exceptionally well with his witty banter and sarcastic remarks. However, Alan distinguishes himself from the cast with his penchant for slacking off at his Harvard job and love of hard drinking. He isn't as passionate about his work as Frasier and his colleagues, but his opposing personality makes for more hilarious moments in the show. The character is also elevated by actor Nicholas Lyndhurst, whose comedic timing is honed to perfection by decades of starring in TV sitcoms, particularly Only Fools and Horses. Frasier Season 3 needs to give Alan an even bigger role. A great character like Alan deserves greater stories in Frasier's future. One of the reboot's biggest weaknesses was that David Hyde Pierce didn't return to play Niles, as his awkward, fussy, silly antics made him the funniest character in the original series. Though the show's writers tried to replace Niles with Alan, it took a while for the latter to stand out from his predecessor. This was especially difficult as his character had been sidelined for most of Season 2. Nevertheless, Alan soon became one of the best characters in the reboot, and should be given a greater role in future episodes. As the Season 2 finale of Frasier shined a spotlight on Alan and his family drama, the show proved that Alan can carry an episode's main story himself. While Frasier had helped resolve the conflict between Alan and Nora, Alan is more than capable of leading a story without Dr. Crane's help, as he has already displayed his comedic and dramatic prowess on screen. Now that Season 2 has come to an end, Frasier showed that it is moving in the right direction as it gave Alan a greater focus in the story. His emotional journey back to his daughter made the finale an instant classic, and the way his character reflects and supports those around him makes him such an essential addition to the show's cast. Since Nicholas Lyndhurst is such a talented actor, his character deserves to have a bigger role should Frasier be renewed for a third season.